What's up, guys? My name is Andrew Andrew Goodguy. Welcome to the unboxing of Little Nightmares. Yeah, last video.
Ooh, spooky! What's up, guys? Andrew Goodguy here, and welcome to the unboxing of Little Nightmares 2 TV edition.
Alright, I have to think of a good way to open this unboxing. Let's think of all the possible options. I got one. Ooh, bone chilling. Or should I say, ooh, eerie. Actually, I like that one. Let's go with that one. Ooh, eerie. What's up, guys? Andrew Goodguy here, and today I am unboxing the Little Nightmares 3 Spiral Edition. It doesn't even seem to be much, but yes, it's actually in here. But before I start unboxing, how about y'all like a little bit of a haul? So let's start with the first thing before I unbox this. Alright, so today is the 15th of August, and not unboxing Little Nightmares 3. Big sad, it's not out for another 2 months, because it comes out on the 10th. It's the 15th, so 1 month and a few days, maybe? Yeah, anyways, so instead of unboxing Little Nightmares 3, I got one of my first YouTooz. Yeah, this is the first YouTooz I've ever got. I've heard these figures are quite popular, and I even submitted myself back in 2019, but obviously got rejected because that wasn't popular. But I would love to see YouTooz me one day. But anyways, let's unbox the first figure. So I'm just going to cut the tape pretty quick, and I'll show you who it is. Alright, the tape is cut off, so let's see who's inside. And I think a lot of people can guess who it is. So, obviously this is a Little Nightmares unboxing video, so yes, I got 6. This is my first YouTooz ever. I'm really excited about it. Look at the details on her. She's actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure there's a plastic here. Let me just check, because I am not experienced with YouTooz. There is a plastic, okay. Hold on a sec. Alright, I got the majority of the boxing off, even though the other box apparently is part of the figure itself. I thought it wasn't. So here's the back of it. I'm trying my best not to show my face. Now if you notice here, this is actually supposed to be the Pale City, which is actually a pretty nice detail. Okay, so let's get back to the figure at hand. So I really like the boxing of this. This is supposed to be like the janitor's room from the first game. That looks really good. Obviously you've got 6 up here as well. On the bottom you have the copyright and stuff. You have Bandai Namco and what's this? Authentic. Oh, okay. It's a code. Okay, cool, nice. Okay, right. So let me take the figure out of the box pretty quick. Here we go. Ho. Just open the sides and take out the plastic. The boxing of this reminds me so much of the Little Nightmares Collector's Editions because they have slips. Hold on a sec. We also get a better look at the box inside. It's just Little Nightmares logo. It's not really that special, but it's cool. Alright, let's get her out of the box. So I'll open the top here. Oops. Last thing I need is for her to get damaged. Okay, there we go. Okay, got her. Okay. Oh, she's got 2 bits of packaging. Oh my god. Here she is, guys. 6. I cannot even believe I'm holding her right now. This is my first Little Nightmares figure that's not from the collector's editions. I had to be very wise with my money for YouTooz. But yeah, this is actually worth the money. I know they did Angry Birds ones of these. But obviously I'm here more for Little Nightmares. So, I really like her facial details here. They're really nice. Like, the hair is hiding her eyes and everything. I'm kind of confused how she doesn't have a nose, but that's fine, I guess. I love the details of the raincoat. Like, it is so on par with the games. And I love the key she's holding. It's really nice. And I think this one doesn't have the iconic eyes that's on the box, which is surprising. Well, I mean, no, not really, because they're hidden, so that's funny. And here is the bottom of it, which is actually a piece of wood that is supposed to replicate the flooring that 6 and Mono would usually walk past. Yeah. So if I had to put this figure anywhere, I'm probably going to put it up in my Little Nightmares collection, solely because it's Little Nightmares. But yes, so I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get the Mono figure, which, yeah. So yeah, that's the August 15 unboxing. Alright, it's now September 9th. Just one more month till Little Nightmares 3. Woohoo! And I've obviously got the second YouTooz. So, I think everyone could guess who this one is. So I'm gonna start cutting open the box. Alright, I did the hard bit, so I'm gonna get the boy out. The funny boy out. Okay. It looks like it's sleeping. Oh, it's Mono. I wish he was gonna do a dance, but no. So I'm gonna take out the sleeve. Just these boxes are really hard to get open. There we go. Okay, so it's very glossy. I'm just worried that my face is gonna be shown. I hope it's not. So yes, this is my last YouTooz. I'll open them this way because it's funny. Yeah, it's very tricky. Okay. Okay, so there's the gloss. Hold on a sec. Alright, I freed Mono from his solitary confinement. Yeah, so the back of the box is cool because it actually does have 6 in the background. So I'm gonna take the figure out of the packaging pretty quickly. Alright, he's out. So let's just get him out completely now. Oh, he came out. Cool. I should have used my tripod for this, but obviously it's too tall. So there he is. He's a bit cooler than the 6 YouTooz because he has an axe and he has it wedged into the ground. Also, he has the iconic YouTooz eyes thing, which I'm not too picky about. I think it's a neat little detail. It kind of reminds me of the Yashikush video where 6 eats a banana and he does this expression a few times, I think, before. Obviously, oh, cool! It's black. Nice. I thought they'd do the whole stupid paper bag material under the bag. But no, they actually put attention to detail on it. Obviously, he has his coat and his shorts and his little feet. But I think the coolest part of the whole thing is probably the axe. It looks really sick. And for those asking, here are the 2 besties together. So, I noticed something different with 6. She has a smaller base than Mono. I think that's probably because of his positioning. But yeah, these figures are great. But if I had to complain about one thing, it would probably be the pricing. Because I had to pay around almost $100 for just 2 of these figures with the shipping. But again, I probably shouldn't complain because they're just very well detailed. And I think these are like some of the best Little Nightmares figures we've gotten. I definitely do think, though, if I had to pick my favorite out of all the figures, it would probably be the dioramas Bandai Namco gave us. But again, these are still really nice. And the detail in them is very good. So, yeah, YouTooz Little Nightmares, the whole set is here. And that's where I'm going to store them in my Little Nightmares collection. Obviously, I have a bigger space here for Little Nightmares 3's Collector's Edition, and also the comics and the Lonely Ones, which my copy of the Lonely Ones comes out in 6 days, actually. So, yeah, that's my unboxing of the YouTooz. So let's move on to the Lonely Ones. Alright guys, I suddenly woke up because this arrived. Today's date is, let's just say it's a date that's a reminder of a tragedy, which I won't say on the channel because I'm just being respectful. This randomly dropped in the mail this morning. It wasn't supposed to be here till Monday. And for people who don't know what this is actually The Lonely Ones, which is the new Little Nightmares book. So I'm just gonna quickly unbox this because actually wait, no, I can unbox from the side, yeah. Because I was expecting this till Monday, next Monday, and it arrived early. So I'm going to actually unbox this right now. So this is obviously The Lonely Ones from Little Nightmares. Sorry if I'm speaking in tongues or something like that. I only woke up, as I mentioned. This just randomly happened. I got the notification in my sleep, and I randomly got up to see it. So I'm being very careful. Okay, here we go. And there we go. The Lonely Ones. I have not read an adult novel in such a long time, so I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, this is a really nice cover. It's very mysterious as well. Here's the back of it. Enter the world of Little Nightmares in this never-before-told original story based on the hit original game. And here's the synopsis for people who haven't known about it yet. Obviously, I'll be reading this in my spare time, but of course, it's got a lot of pages. And I think there's 5 chapters, if I'm right. Let's see. I think this might be... Yeah, chapter 6. Yeah. So I think this is a story that takes place just before the events of Little Nightmares 3, judging that it's based on the carnival. So, yeah. Honestly, I'm looking forward to reading this. And the next time, of course, I'll be unboxing is this Descent to Nowhere, which is another novel. Hey, so the comics never came because I couldn't even order them. It was such a bad pre-order system. So, hope to... Yeah, so let's move on to that unboxing. Alright, today is October 10th, and you're probably expecting the Spiral Edition? Well, you see, there was a bit of an order thing that happened, and I'm a bit annoyed. I mean, yeah, it's on the way, it's still coming, but sadly, I figured out that it wasn't coming today because they posted it too late. Bandai Namco, if you guys are watching this, I do want to say I forgive you guys because you made this franchise. Oh, and before you all ask, what are you gonna do on October 10th? Don't worry, I have something in mind. So, if you're wondering what this is, well, this is the Survive Together jacket, which is showcased in the Little Nightmares showcase. So, obviously I flipped the box for reasons. So, I'm gonna unbox it like this. Because I can. It's in a paper bag. And you know what's funny? I could have used this for my mono cosplay, but I made something even better. I cannot wait to get the coat. Alright, I opened it up, so let's take it out. I can feel the denim. Here we go. Here's the jacket. Okay. Whoa, this actually looks pretty sick. So I'm just gonna open it out because they folded it nice and neat. Yeah, this jacket looks pretty sick, honestly. This looks like something I would wear because, you know, Little Nightmares. This jacket was expensive. It was like almost 70, but I got discount because, of course, I'm a Bandai Namco member. So this is the front. The sleeves have eyes, which I like. The signature eyes from the Little Nightmares series. Oh, well, this one doesn't anyways, but that one does. And then on the back is the reason why I bought it. Sorry about the recording. I love this so much. So, yes, that's the jacket, the Survive Together jacket. I love it. It looks really sick. And hopefully the next unboxing is indeed the Spiral Edition. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Looks like you've all sat through all the unboxings, so it looks like it's time to unbox the Spiral Edition, which I sort of unboxed already because I wanted to show my family and stuff. So let's start. Woohoo! So the way you open this is there should be a flap. Oh, there we go. And here are all the things. It's a spiral box, which I have to turn inside out, which I will. So let's flip this over. And here we go. This Necropolis background. I love it already. And here is the Spiral Edition with everything inside. I love this box so much. It's honestly the best thing they've done for Little Nightmares. Like, in any of the editions. It's way better than the first two. But again, I have played Little Nightmares 3. And you're probably wondering, how? Well, I got a code from Bandai. Let's just say I love this game, but it's nowhere near as good as the first two. So anyways, let's start unboxing. And the first thing I want to unbox is the thing I got the Spiral Edition for anyways, the Gnome controller holder and phone holder. I'm very looking forward to unboxing this, which it's already been unboxed. So let's just do it already. Let's get it out once again. It's really problematic when I don't have a tripod. Hold on a sec. And here it is unboxed, the gnome controller holder. And let's give it a test first. So here's my PlayStation controller. I'm gonna unplug this and place it in his hands. And boom, he's holding my PS5 controller. I really like this. This is the only gnome merch I think that exists properly. And I have to say, it's really cute. I love the gnomes in the Nightmares one, so I'm very happy to own this. Next up in our lovely Spiral Edition, we're going to unbox the pre-order bonuses and the coin. So this is done in a weird way. How do I say it? We had a bit of trouble with doing it. There we go. So we have 2 items that have already actually been unboxed, so I'll put that here. So the first thing I want to show is the pin I got for my pre-order. And inside is the pin. So I'll take that out right now. There it is, the pin. I really like this. I'm happy they picked the gnomes for the pre-order because I honestly think gnomes deserve more merch. And here's the coin. So there's alone and there's low. It's a very nice coin. This is my first collector's coin. I love that the bag has an eye on it. It kind of reminds me of the Nowhere. This feels like something straight out of the Nowhere, specifically just by the texture coloring of the bag and the rough rope on the edge, which I really like. I'll leave the coin there for now. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, these are this is the pre-order bonus, and that is the coin from the Spiral Edition. Next up is the music box. Again, I've already opened this because I really wanted to show my family what it did. So, how did I unbox this again? I think I opened it from the back. Yes, hold on. There we go. It's unboxed and it's already powered up, actually. So the batteries are inside. So there's the eye symbol there. There's a Little Nightmares 3 logo. And how it works is there's a speaker there and there is the button there. So I'll put this back here just for now because I want to show you guys the main event. So now that we've all our items here, let's go to the mirror edition. As you can see inside, you can see low and alone. So let's get them out. So thankfully it's the only problem I have with this edition is that it doesn't feel like the first 2 where it had a special slip. But again, I'm not too picky about that. So obviously I have the unboxed stickers already. These are really cute stickers, by the way. So we have the mirror. We have Low and Alone. And they are the sweetest duo in Little Nightmares history, to be honest. We have a crow with a mask, similar to Low's mask. We have the carnival, which is the best area in the game, in my opinion. And we have more gnomes. So there are the stickers. I think the stickers are actually pretty neat. We have the soundtrack next. So I haven't actually opened this, so I'm going to do it right now. There it is unboxed. So inside is the CD. So the only thing I don't like is that it kind of creases when during shipping. But again, that's not too bad. It's only a slipcover. I'll probably put it in the steelbook, to be honest. So, crap, I almost had this disc. Here's the disc. I have it out. Again, I apologize for how I'm handling it. I should be more careful. Here it is, the main soundtrack of the game. I believe I should have a digital version, but I think that might be inside the box, so I'm gonna have to keep looking for it. Anyways, the next thing we have is the art book. Actually, I'll do the art book first, because that is a bit easier to get out of the box. There it is. I'm only gonna show a little bit for spoiler purposes, so look at them, the best friends. There's the concept design of the mirror. I really like how they show the development stages and also the buttons. Interesting. There's a bunch of different concepts here. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. That's really cool. Here's a concept of Low and Alone in the necropolis. The Beetle designs some concepts, so that's pretty cool. You can see there, I think that's like what the Beatles can do. They can pretty much lift them off the ground. So yeah, it's the art book. Next up is the steel book. I have to be very careful with this because it's very reflective. There's a spine and there's a Alone side. And the inside has nothing inside, sadly. But yeah, you can just put the game in there. I love how they're the same pretty much. Great collector's edition for the Steelbook anyways. It's really good. Next is the base game, which is kind of sad because I do not think I'll ever put this in my PlayStation 5 because I got the digital version. But yeah, it's still nice to have it physical because, again, physical copies solo digital any day in my book. So there's the disc of the game. There is my deluxe copy of the deluxe edition. And there's a Bandai Namco code, which I probably won't show, and the digital soundtrack. But yes, so that's it there. So that's the base game. And last but not least is actually something I need to get the music box back for. So I'm going to get the music box here. Is the Low and Alone figure. Here they are in there. They're great. So I'm just going to take them out of their box, which is very easy to do. I love that they put packaging for the figures this time instead of like putting them in plastic like what happened with the last two collector's editions. Hold on, give me a sec. Here they are out of the package. So I just need to pretty much... Oh yeah, it's interesting. Take them out of the slip cover. And pretty much take them out of the packaging, which I'm going to be very careful in doing. So I'm going to detach some stuff. Give me a sec. And here's the figure out of the packaging. So they're probably wondering what this hole is for. Well, I'll tell you, there's an eye thing here. I placed the eye thing in there. And all I simply need to do, I'll actually do it on a better surface. I think here will work. So I just need to turn on the button on the side and... This easily solos the Little Nightmares 1 and 2 Collector's Edition just from that feature. It's so cool. And interactable as well. I love the way it spins. And that's how it works. So this is one of my favorite things I got from the collector's edition, and it's definitely a good way to round up the entire unboxing. So here is everything I've unboxed during the past few months. It took a while to get everything, but I think the prize stuff is definitely the Spiral edition, and the YouTooz, and of course the Lonely Ones, which is also a very good novel. I will say I tried to get Descent to Nowhere on time, but it looks like I'm going to have to wait a bit for that. So stay tuned for the unboxing of that, because I will be doing the Little Nightmares 3 YouTooz figures and plushies, and I'll also be doing the comics in June. So, thank you all guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay good, guys.